Welcome to Newsletter Cash Machine. My name is Fabricio Cruz with Coffee Shop Millionaire, and it's my pleasure to show you my plan that makes me $1,500 to $3,000 a month on demand and how you can do it too. Now, what is Newsletter Cash? Basically, it's getting paid to send simple email newsletters to customers and subscribers and website visitors of existing businesses. So you can think of this as list management. And this is leveraging other people's assets, and if done correctly, this alone can make you incredibly wealthy. Now, the strategy here includes 3 very easy steps. First, you want to find the right businesses to work with. Second, you want to find products and services to promote to them. And third, you want to email the offers and make money. So let's go ahead and break down this strategy here. And here's why it works. Most small business owners have this mindset, and it's, how do I get more people to buy my stuff? And they're always just trying to get new customers, but that's the hardest thing to do in business. That's the hardest way to make money. The easiest, fastest, and most cost-effective and most predictable way to sell is to sell the existing customers a second class. That just means more products, more services, very similar, and products that supplement and complement what they've already purchased before. That's the easiest way to get this thing to make some money for you. Most businesses out there are not monetizing their list, and they're not consistently communicating with their visitors. This is a huge hidden gold mine for you, and it's 10 times easier to resell an existing customer than it is to go out there and find a brand new one. And you can easily bring in a ton more sales for any business with a good product just by emailing their existing customers. And then you can get a handsome cut of these increased profits. And you know what? The vast majority of business owners out there, they're too overwhelmed to manage and publish their own online newsletters. They don't realize how profitable it could be. If they knew how profitable it could be, I have no doubt that they'd spend more time into it. But they're too busy running their daily business. So this equals a virtually unlimited opportunity for you to tap into this. Now let's take a look at the action steps. Step number 1, you want to find the right businesses to work with. And I recommend businesses that already have several thousand customers and that they have an email list ready to go. And this means instant profits. So you just have to make sure that they have a great product or a great service and a bunch of happy customers. Now, to find the right type of businesses, you can use the phone book, you can use yellowpages.com. A really neat service is goleads.com. They're about $15 a month, but the thing with them is that they'll give you the business owner's name, phone number, and contact information. So you can bypass the public information from Yellow Pages and the phone book and go straight to it through GoLeads. You can also find these businesses up by looking them up on Yahoo, Google, MSN. Just click on their paid advertising listings or even in their organic listings, and you'll find those businesses. Bloggers are awesome too. I mean, they make great content and they even produce great products, but they're usually not that great at marketing. And imagine, they've got a captive audience, a captive subscriber base that will probably buy just about anything that these bloggers put out. They just have to market it properly. Think about those eBay and the Yahoo store owners. They've got a huge database of cash spending buyers that they're not marketing to enough. Now let's take a look at a quick example here. Check this out. For gardening newsletter, there are over 5 million search results for gardening newsletter. All of them should be emailing their list consistently, but you know what? Most of them are not. Not until now, not until when somebody like yourself realizes the golden opportunity here and starts contacting them, and then you get a little piece of the profits. So finding the right businesses is very important, and here's another key strategy. Contact the easing directories. Contact the list owners, for example, at easing-dir.com, easinglisting.com, easinglocator.com, new-list.com, and you'll be amazed at how some people, they've got humongous lists, hundreds or even thousands of subscribers, and they just don't want to email them anymore for whatever reason. You can partner with these people or even buy out their easings all directly from under them, and now you've got your own list. Now, to continue on with the action steps here, after you've made your list of potential businesses to work with, you contact the owners. You can either email them, call them, or send them, something in the mail, maybe a postcard, maybe a letter. All of those are fine. You just want to make sure you be able to follow up with at least 1 or 2 ways of contact, because if you just email them, a lot of people just get to get their email lost. They don't check it. You get a lot of spam, so it's easy for your email to get lost. So either call them or send them something in the mail, maybe a nice postcard, something like that'll do to get their attention. And then you want to come up with a proposal that benefits the both of you. And here's an example proposal, and feel free to kind of edit this to fit your style or to fit what you're looking for. But this is just an example to get you going. I think I can help you double or even triple your bottom line profits in your existing business without any extra time or a single dime on extra advertising. I create and publish digital internet newsletters that are customized for your business. If you're interested, we can usually start bringing in new sales within 48 hours. Check that out. I mean, that's to the point. And if they're not interested, move on. And if they are, make sure that they have a good product and a sizable list, and ask for half of the increased profits, but settle for 10% if their list and their profits are already pretty big. So it's really easy to negotiate a good cut here because they're not making that money anyway. So now you're talking about just a piece of the pie, a piece of those profits. And you can also get an agreement in writing, and you can find legal documents at LegalZoom.com for less than $20. And it's very important that you protect yourself, especially when doing business online, because you never know. You don't know this other person. Hopefully they're a reputable business that you can trust, but that's what we hope. So you want to be sure to protect yourself with some documents and get it in writing. Now, to continue with the action steps, step number 2 is to get the content. So when you start mailing the list, you want to have a mix of valuable content and offers. One of my most favorite places to get content is from Easy Articles, and you can rewrite the articles in your own words or leave it as is and give proper credit to the author. So again, rewrite the articles in your own words. That's probably my most recommended way of doing it, because that way you don't have to give credit to the author. You're not stealing from them, you're rewriting it, so now it's your own article. And then you want to go to ClickBank and find affiliate offers that would be of interest to that niche market. Now, to find these offers, go to clickbank.com and click on Marketplace to find offers for just about any topic. These are great. These are information products, and they're very, very easy. Now, step number 3, you want to publish and make money, and send out at least 3 times a week, and don't be afraid to mail the list. People can always unsubscribe. Just make sure that you're adding value in solving problems. So log into your ClickBank account and take a look at the sales. Now, this here is the next level. When you're ready to move up and you really want to get targeted and you want to, talk to the customers and give them exactly what they want, this is it right here. You want to start to survey the list. SurveyMonkey.com is one that we recommend. And almost no business does this on a regular basis. There's so much money being left on the table. And the better you know your list's problems, frustrations, and desires, the better that you can help them and the more profitable you will become. So don't miss this. This is how you can take it to the next level. And you can use the same newsletter series and templates for multiple businesses in the same niche market. So let's say if you already found one niche in one market, one industry, then you can do that again and again and again and just use the same templates. Doesn't matter. And then you've already got a presence in the niche, presence in the market. And most promotions can be carried over to other markets too. Now, you can also outsource the work by hiring a writer or an editor from sites like elance.com and guru.com. You can just give them, very simple instructions to follow, such as never try to sell a product directly in an email. Basically, what you want to do is just get the reader to click a link that takes them to the sales letter, because all the email should be is to try to drive up curiosity. What's this email about? What are you going to show me? You've got something to show me on the next page? You never, ever, ever want to sell something in an email, especially in this type of communications, because you're just going to turn them off right there. When you get them to a website, you'll have multiple opportunities to sell them so that they see that they need the product. It's very hard to get that point across in just a plain basic email. And then you want to give away free value twice as often as the time that you sell. So think about that. If you're going to sell one time, then give away something for free 2 times. Doesn't have to be anything tangible, doesn't have to cost any money to produce this. It could be an interview recording, could be a video, could be something that you deliver online, but you want them to feel like they're getting valuable content, because the more value that they feel that they're getting from you, the more likely they are going to buy your stuff once you have things to sell. And then you want to format your emails. Go ahead and visit emailformattingtool.com so that they're very, very easy to read. You don't want to write your email messages, without ever formatting them properly, because Many people have different email clients, email readers. Some people use like Yahoo Mail. Other people use Outlook. There's so many other different services out there that they'll break up your email in all kind of funny characters and line breaks and whatnot. So you want to use a program like emailformattingtool.com so they can make it easy to create. And 50 characters or less in width is where you want to stay in. And then you'll find, you're free to find more partners. Do this as many times as you possibly can to find as many partners, to work with, so you can leverage yourself. And over time, imagine if you have 5, 10, 15, 20 partners, which isn't really that hard to get. Imagine if you just have a few of them making you several $100 a week. You can see that if you're just making 500 or $1,000 a week off of, 2 or 3 partners, imagine if you had 10 partners, 15 partners, 20 partners, you could literally build a pretty sizable income in the 5-figure range per month if you follow this strategy and you just remain consistent with it. So go ahead and get started. You can do this starting out right now with absolutely no money. And if you're struggling and you don't have a dime to your name, this is where I would start if I had to. So take action now. You won't regret it. And I'll see you on the next video.